I've played an unhealthy amount of Mega Sceptile decks in Master Rank, and with so many different variations, I think I finally found the absolute best one. But first, let's talk about Mega Sceptile EX. Well, it's a Pokemon that can hit for 130, but then also poisons your opponent's active Pokemon, so it actually comes out to being 140 damage, which is very similar to its counterpart being Mega Blaziken. Not Mega Swampert, that one still sucks. Now, that's already a pretty strong attack. However, there's something many Mega Sceptile players are missing that could make their deck even more dangerous. And that's actually Grovyle being the middle stage, since it can snipe any of your opponent's bench Pokemon for 50 damage. Now, normally you would evolve right past this middle stage, straight to your Mega Sceptile EX with a rare candy, right? However, that's where things are different. I keep it in this deck because of my tech card, Celebi, and its ability Time Recall, where each of your evolved Pokemon can use some of their previous evolution attacks, which means now, you can use Grovyle's amazing attack, however you get Mega Sceptile's massive HP to keep it alive for so much longer. And then you combo in something like your Cyrus and you can close out games so incredibly fast, your opponent doesn't even know what happened. Another tech card that we have in this deck is Teal Mask Ogerpon, very similar to Celebi in the sense that you're not going to play these cards unless you actually need to get value from them, since we only have 1 copies of each. If you're confused about what I mean by that, stick around and watch the matches because I show you guys exactly what I mean by that. Those 2 tech cards aren't the only thing that makes this deck very special. We're actually running no rare candies and instead running 2 copies of Quick Grow Extract because again, we're not gonna wanna skip that middle stage. Next tech card that we have are actually 2 copies of Chingling, and this control card I think really elevated this Mega Sceptile deck list, especially when you're going into mirror matches because now they're most likely running rare candies, so you can just lock them out of that. The one thing that I am still very concerned about, especially in this current meta, are snipers. I mean, we're running Grovyle that snipes our opponent's bench, so I could also assume the same from Mega Lucario decks with Hitmontop, other Mega Sceptile decks with Pheromosa or something like that, or worse, Greninja, which is why we're also throwing in the Protective Poncho, at least 1 copy. Here's the full deck list. Copy it if you want, but if you want to see what max value actually looks like with this build and understand exactly when to snipe versus when to go for the knockout, then pay attention to these matches because the decision making is where this deck separates itself from anything else in the Mega Sceptile archetype right now. All right, here we go, going second into a grass matchup, you guys. I think I'm just going to lead Chingling, and then that's kind of it. Okay. Celebi. Interesting. We're going to be able to lock him out from using any sort of... Let me see here. I don't know if I want a Field Blower, man. Like, we get value from this, but what I really want to do is find myself a copycat. I think that'd be kind of crazy. Okay, so they go with Teal Mask here, which isn't bad. I can go Trico. I can go second Chingling, maybe. Let's see what this finds me first. Let's try to thin out our deck. I can attach here, and honestly, I will just put this here in case they have a Pheromosa as well in this deck, so that way they just can't snipe me. And then I'm just going to Jingly Noise. I'll do 10. They can't use any Pokeballs, but they're not running Pokeballs. They're running this. So that's something. What else can they not use? Maybe rare candies, Quick Grow Extract. Like, that's something we can slow them down with, which is pretty good. Okay. Leaf Cape? I mean, I don't think I'm actually worried about that Leaf Cape, right? Because I have Field Blower. So as long as they can't get... Let me see this. What do we get here? A Celebi of our own. I think I'm just going to Quick Grow Extract. It's rare candy, but like because they're playing Celebi, I just don't think they have the rare candy, right? So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna snipe right into this guy. I mean, there's just no shot. It's always Quick Grow Extract, and as long as they don't heal on top of that, I can Field Blower and knock out their Grovyle, which I think is a really good play. It's another Trico. Okay. Bro, if this is X speed rare candy, I'm cooked. Okay, no, it's Grovyle. Cool, cool, cool. We need them to not heal. PCL, Erica, all those are kind of scary. I'm glad I held my Field Blower. Energy there. It makes sense. All right, cool. So now we get this guy for free. So I'm going to Field Blower real quick. Get rid of that. I'm going to Fragrant Forest. See what else we can draw. Teal Mask. I'm going to Professor Research. I have my Cyrus. I have another Trico. No, I don't want to put that down. I think I'm okay putting the second Trico down. Attaching here. I'm saving this. And then slicing Snipe. Alright, so Grovyle's gone. Cooked. Lasagna. They're caping. Oh, I think he thinks I'm going to target this guy. I'm going right into your Teal Mask, buddy. I'm going right into your Teal Mask. He needs to evolve into another Grovyle. He misses. You know, I think I get value from just going here into a Copycat. Right? Because look how many cards. 5. They have 6. We'll draw. I need a Mega Sceptile. But on top of a Mega Sceptile, I also need my Cyrus back. So now I'm pretty sure we just win this. I go here. I go there. And now because we go into the Mega Sceptile and I put the Celebi tech down, I can literally just snipe there. And next turn we can Cyrus them and go for the win. Kind of a mirror match in our first game. The only difference is I was running Chingling, and I feel like this is going to be helpful in a stage 2 deck. I've been playing Mega Sceptile too much. Too many different deck variants, and it not being a basic or a stage 1 kind of holds it back. So finding myself, especially in the mirror matches of like other stage 2s, Chingling is super helpful. Otherwise, it's going to be our last Pokemon. We go into it and we kind of use all of its tools to try to win games. Anyway, GG's to my opponent. Great mirror match. All right, we're going second. So I think I have to go... It's a Psychic deck, though. I think I lead the Trico. Right, that saves me because if this is an Iggly into a Darkrai, we're cooked. It is. Okay. It's a little unfortunate. I'm glad I did this instead. All right, second match in Mega Sceptile into a Sleep Core. We have an out, and that out is Teal Mask Ogerpon. I just don't know if we're able to find it. You know? And yeah, so if I stayed with Chingling, we would have just got rolled right there. And we stay asleep, so this guy's gonna go down, unfortunately. Nothing we can do about that. But if I can find myself at least another Trico, that'd be really good. So I'll go here. I think this is something. Teal Mask would be crazy. Okay, we got the teal. We got the teal, you guys. I think I'm okay with this. Because they need to go into the Espeon right now. Wait, I think we got him. I think we got him. Hold on. Because now I could just Quick Grow Extract. Right into my Grovyle. We do not survive another turn if they go into the SP, which is a little scary. I'm gonna save that. I will do this though. I will go research. And now I'm gonna slicing slice that Swablu. Now next turn, if we can, first of all, if I can evolve into Mega and dodge this guy, I think we're okay. I'm scared of the Espeon. The Espeon deals 40, right? Yeah, the research, of course. Of course. I mean, I found both of my researchers, right? All they need to do is... All right, you guys, that's fantastic. Justice against Sleep Core. Teal Mask Ogerpon actually finding that card was so great for us. And then our opponent giving energy to the Swablu as if my Grovyle wasn't going to snipe it. GG's, man. All right, third game. We're going second into another Psychic deck. We literally just lose if this is Sleep Core, unfortunately, because of this opener. It is Sleep Core. But unless they have a Leaf or double X speeds, we actually get to survive one more turn. In fact, if they're only running X speeds and they don't use it now, we're thriving. Training area already, bro. All right, that's interesting. Pokeball. Okay. Oh, that's so good for me. What? I'm gonna Poncho here. I'm gonna go Fragrant Forest. Get rid of that. I think I want a Copycat because we have Groviles too, and then we have 2 Quick Grow Extracts. So I'm gonna Fragrant Forest first to draw something. Another Trico. I will definitely put this down, I think. And then I'm gonna go... I can't believe we went into back-to-back Sleep Cores. This last spot is for Teal Mask. If I can find it. Okay, that's perfect. That is so good for me. I'll hit for 10. Yeah, next turn we find Teal Mask, actually. It's a guaranteed Teal Mask. Now they can't use X speed, you guys. Just don't evolve into Mega Altaria. Barnacles. Okay. Eevee? I think I have to snipe the Eevee, right? So I'll go here. I will attach there. I will Fragrant Forest. Yeah, the Eevee is what I need to snipe here. I will also evolve here. I forgot about the Celebi. I guess I'll research now. I don't know if I want to put the Celebi down yet, right? I have the Teal Mask. Like, I don't know. Is it the Teal Mask or is it the Celebi? Like, I'm okay with holding both of them for now. But what I will do is I will just go here. And now all I need to do is find Cyrus, and this guy is as good as gone. Okay. I don't think they realize that. I don't think they realize it's over. I don't think they realize it's over. All right. They're going to put me to sleep here. But then we just evolve. And then we put down. Actually, I can still wait. That's the crazy part, is I don't actually have to play Teal or Celebi. I can wait one more turn to get maximum value. So I'll go here. Okay. I'll go there. I don't want them to know what I have. I'll attach here. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. That's okay. Draw 2 more. I have the Cyrus as well. So like we have 3 ways to win next turn. And that's all because, you guys, I held my Teal Mask and I held my Celebi. I'm withholding information. So now if they go into Mega Altaria so they can tank a hit, right? I can play down the Celebi. But now that they go into the Igglybuff, I can play down the Teal Mask next turn. They're trying to keep me asleep. I kind of hope we hit Tails with the coin here. Because I think it would be like so funny, actually. Come on. Igglybuff, just Tails. Because then I want to show them the Ogre Pun. I feel like we're going to hit heads. And I don't actually want to hit heads. I want to stay asleep. Just because it would be so funny. All right, here we go. Tails, 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 Tails. Yes! If only. There we go. You know they're mad. You know they're mad. And that's our final point right here. So if I put the Celebi down, then I would have been stuck right there. I would have been screwed. Yes, we could have sniped their bench. I could have maybe pulled in their Darkrai, but it's much better, especially when you're playing this deck that have 2 tech options, being Teal Mask and Celebi, to at least keep 1 spot open, so that way you get the most value when you need it. But we also had the Cyrus, so I think we were fine either way. This was a much better showcase into a Sleep Core than the previous one, but I'm over Sleep Core. Hopefully we get some better matchups. All right, game number 4, going second. What are we going into? Water and a Chingling. Oh, beautiful. Want to be water and still another Sleep Core, bro. Okay, Suicune's fine. This is so good for us because they're just not going to be able to get Baxcalibur online. Hopefully, we're going to be able to find our Pokemon. Oh, sensational. I don't think I care about the cape here. Just a good copycat, I guess. Another Suicune, okay. Did they just disconnect? I think I'm gonna Fragrant Forest to thin out the deck a bit. Okay, sure. I can go here. Oof, I didn't find what I was looking for. And I can't even really put that guy down. Kind of a rough spot to be in, if I'm being entirely honest. Good copycat from them. The reason I can't really put this guy down is, yeah, I'm just gonna have to jingly noise here. I can't put it down because of Chien Pao. Chien Pao hits it perfectly. I lose energy, sure. No rare candies for you, though. Research. At least we can get some value from Copycat here. That's going to be good. Really rough start for us. They have the energy. They're going to knock us out next turn. I need to do this. And then I need to just go into a Copycat, right? Oh, that's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. I'm going to Field Blower right now. Into that. I'm going to put this guy down. I'm going to Copycat. All right, Trico, thank you. Poncho, oh my god, beautiful. Sensational. All right, this isn't bad at all, actually. I can go here. I can go here. I can attach energy here. I think I'm going to wait on the Protective Poncho. I think the Protective Poncho needs to wait a turn or two. So they attack here. Oh, they didn't put the Chien-Pao down. I think that might be a mistake. No Chien-Pao. We can go here. I can quick grow there. I can also quick grow here. I can Fragrant Forest. I don't think I find anything here. I think this is the correct play. And I don't think this deck ever runs a Sabrina. If it does, it's going to catch me completely off guard. Maybe it does because it doesn't need... I don't know, man. I'm actually so confused. Is it Sabrina or Cyrus? They have Chien-Pao, so I don't think they run Cyrus. Although maybe they do. I just need to dodge a Sabrina, and I haven't played Suicune, Baxcalibur, Chien-Pao in such a long time that I genuinely can't remember which of those disruptive cards they play. Okay, I don't think we care about that. $100 here. Okay. We can go here. We can research. Trying to think what else I can add. Guess I could just... I'm going to thin out my deck a bit. I think this one makes sense. Yeah, it's always Chien-Pao, right? Like, they definitely just play the Chien-Pao. I'm going to go here. How much does he do to me? 80. I think I just go for it. Okay, as long as they don't have a cape and or a starting plains, we're okay. They play the starting plains. It is what it is. They go here. They go boat. They retreat into Chien-Pao. But just, I need to dodge the cape on Chien-Pao. I think they have everything. Did they already play cape? They did. They already played the cape. Okay. The Poncho here wins me this. Because there's no Sabrina anymore? Hold on. Did we actually make this work, bro? Because that's what it feels like. I have been trying to make Mega Sceptile work for so long. And there it is. There it is. Suicune, Baxcalibur. We waited to the perfect moment. Played the Poncho. They did not have a field blower or else they would have won. That's why I'm telling you that card is so good. And even if they played the starting plains, we had our second forest ready to counter that. So that's why we held off. I bet you that's why they got rid of my forest, even though we drew nothing from it. They wanted me to just misplay and play another one. GG's to my opponent, man. Those of you probably wondering, yeah, that is a 4-game win streak. I'm literally playing each game as it comes. Watch, because I'm showing this 4-game win streak, we're going to go into something that absolutely wrecks us. Although, I think 2 of the 4 games, they were very tough starts, but we were able to come back and win them. So I like that. I like that this deck, even if you have an unfavorable start, you have options that can still kind of pivot you into the position you want to be in. And I think that's what I was going for the whole Mega Sceptile deck. Anyway, here we go. We're going into Lightning now. Speaking of unfavorable starts, we have a Chingling. We are going first here. So at least we get to stop them from potentially using Pokeballs. So I'll go here. I'm going to Fragrant Forest. This is the correct play. I don't really want to play this guy. I mean, I can do this now and be greedy. No, I can do this now and like it could be the right play. Or I can wait one more turn and be greedy and get more value. I'm conflicted. I think I wait one more turn. Okay. Because assuming they have Pokeballs, they just won't be able to play those Pokeballs. Oh, they copycat. Okay. I don't know if I did the right call now. Actually, maybe I did if they don't play any other basics. Like if Miraidon is still in their deck and they just can't draw it, I think we're okay, right? No other Pokemon? 5-card draw? I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, we have Grovyle here. I'm actually going to copycat first for 5, and then I'm going to Fragrant. Surely I find one Trico here, right? Okay. 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 That's fine. There it is. That's what I needed. I'll go here. I'll go there. I'll attach here. I will thin out my deck. Now we just need to find the Mega Sceptile. And or a Quick Grow Extract. I think that was the correct play here. Clement. Okay, so they guarantee a Magneton. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of rough. And then they go into the Miraidon. They actually just fully send into the Miraidon here. Okay, 80. That's solid. I'm going to go into the other Chingling, and then I think I will also play the Teal Mask Ogerpon, right? So I'll do this. Another Trico. Oh, bro, it's all... It's coming down to just me finding a Quick Grow Extract, a Research, something, man. I don't know if they have Lucky Ice Pop. Because if they have Lucky, like if they don't have Lucky Ice Pop, I can go into him, Celebi, hit for 20, come in, knock him out with Ogerpon. But they probably have like they have something to heal. They will have something to heal. They will in fact have something to heal. So I think I'm just gonna go for Jingly Noise here. Because this guy won't be able to knock me out next turn. He goes into 100, and then the following turn is 120, unless he has the booster. Hopefully, if he does, he just plays it early, right? Okay. Dude's drawing every card. Can I see a Research? Can I see one Research? Okay. Sure. There's the 80. I'm going to have to go into Teal. Quick Grow. We have 2 Quick Grows and we have 2 Mega Sceptiles. We literally have 4 cards in our deck of 9. It's almost half of our deck that can win us the game here. That is not the card. Okay. It's kind of rough, ain't it? Guess I can just go here. 120. That's rough. I mean, I think we did everything we could have done. We just got pretty unlucky there. And now all they have to do is Pokeball into another Miraidon and they win. Or if they have that Miraidon, it's GG's. Let's see if that's what's happening. All right, I am back. Yeah, they have the second Miraidon. That's gonna be more than enough energy now, right? Pretty sure this guy's gonna do massive 140. Yeah, no, there's no shot. Oh, dude, very unlucky. Let's just pretend that both my quick grows and both my Mega Sceptiles were on the bottom. And I knew the second I showed you guys the win streak, we would run into this. Anyway, GG's to my opponent. They played really well. Just very unfortunate for us. I'm gonna do one more win or lose because I'm really liking this deck. Like, this is pretty solid. Hey guys, just want to take a quick break from the video to thank you for always watching and supporting the channel. It means the world to me. But did you know that you can support the channel even more by becoming a member here on the channel for as little as $2.99? Yeah. By becoming a Team Crown Grunt, you're going to get exclusive access to our Discord server and the benefit of knowing that you're forever funding every future Pokemon Pocket video here on the channel. Because in this economy, it's been kind of rough. But beyond that, if you want to support even more, you can become a Team Crown admin and have your name up here in the corner. I had to look to make sure that was the corner I was pointing at. But beyond that, guys, I just wanted to say thank you for all the support. And even if you can't support monetarily, all the likes, the hypes, the comments are truly appreciated. So thanks again. With that, let's hop right back into the video. All right, you guys, we're going second and we're starting Trico into a water matchup. Probably another Sweebax if I'd guess. I mean, we're in a good spot here as long as one, they just don't fill up their bench and or they can't retreat, evolve quickly enough, maybe cope. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, I guess I'll play this. See what we get into here. Poncho and a mask. I'll go here. The reason I do this is because, like, now they can't retreat, right? I think that's pretty solid. They're gonna rare candy here. Interesting. And then they're gonna copycat, bro. It's such a good copycat. I need like a Chingling just to slow this man's down. Or my own copycat. I mean, I see a way here of just attacking, right? I guess we can go here. They won't be able to attack with a Suicune if they decide to go with the Suicune. So I think I'm okay with that, actually. Do I just give them? No, I think I have to, right? He's gonna hit for 90. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Hit for 20. I don't even see the Grovyle, so I can't try to save this Trico. I don't think they go into Qianpao. But then, like, what's the play? What's the move here, right? Attach an energy, lose the Excalibur, and have no ramp. No lucky ice pop. Oh, now I need to get rid of this, right? Or a field. Another copycat. Sensational. I need a field blower or another fragrant forest. Starting plains. Very early. If we can just get rid of this, I think we're solid. A Suicune. Okay. Maybe they don't want to lose the Baxcalibur, right? Maybe they will just opt to retreat. Oh, they have another one. They're chilling, bro. They're not worried about a thing. Eight seconds. Come on, come on. Ice Maker, take your time. But where does this energy go? Are you going to have enough time to play the energy? Are you going to have enough time to attack? Oh my god, that's the fastest player I've ever seen. That is the fastest player I have ever seen. All right, we'll go here. Oh, that's sensational. I can go here. I guess I could just do that now, right? Go for this. Knock this guy out. How much damage will he do to me, though, is the question. 60? He'll only do 40 here. Which I think could be good. If we dodge a Baxcalibur this turn, I think we're okay. If they evolve into Baxcalibur as well, we're in a really tough bind. 4 cards left. They probably have it, right? I can't imagine they don't. Wait. Okay. I think I might win this. I just don't put a benched Pokemon down. They can only hit 60. Unless my opponent also has a red. I don't know if they're running red here. If they do, GG's, bro. I got absolutely clapped. But if not, I can just Cyrus next turn and get them just by being like methodical with my bench placement and thinking about like, how am I going to get through this? Also, finding that fragrant forest absolutely helped us here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do to get out of this. They can reset my hand. That's a play. I think them like getting rid of their Baxcalibur, like they gave me that trade, which is a Trico that I only invested 1 energy versus their Baxcalibur with a cape, with energy, with a rare candy investment. Like, I think I won that trade. And then I had the Ogerpon in the back to just come in and really pressure this team. So here's another cape. I see. They're just going to hard retreat, right? But if they hard retreat, they still get stuck here, right? I think I just go here. And I attack again. For 120. Put him in the exact same spot. Okay. But now we're about to get 5 energy. Again, like, if they have red, we lose. Oh, I see. They don't know that we have Cyrus. Okay, okay.
Get over here.
And then we just close out right here. I attach my 5th energy. There it is. That's a good game to cap off on this Mega Sceptile EX deck list. Like I said, I played close to 4 hours live on stream. And I just could not figure it out. Like a Pheromosa, Double Cyrus. I tried Nihilijos. This is the one that has felt by far the best because you're not punished turn one. Even if you have an unfavorable opener, I think the only game we ended up losing today was just because even though I had 4 potential cards, I just didn't draw the card I needed. That's really bad luck there. Otherwise, you have an answer for almost everything. So with that, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.